Hi everyone. That's all about the theory of the motion of a projectile being launched at the angle theta. Now, I'm gonna give you a real-life problem. Let me start by telling you a famous story about David and gorilla. Once upon a time, there was a young man named David living with his village in peace. However, one day there was a giant gorilla who came to the village to find food and scared everyone. All the villagers had to run away for food, except for our young man David. He decided to went to the library to find books about gorillas, and luckily, short after, he found a useful information that gorillas would be afraid of anything of circular shape. So David decided to come out himself to face the gorilla with a football. However, the problem is the gorilla was standing at 255 meters away from David, and our young man could throw the ball at the maximum speed of 50 meters per second. Now the question is, at which angle theta should David throw the ball so that it would hit the monster and scared him away? I'm gonna give you 20 minutes to help David find the answer and save his village. After that, we would come back to the classroom to check the answer together. Hi everyone, welcome back to the classroom. I guess that most of you might have had the answer, but don't worry if you don't have anything completed yet, because we're gonna find the correct answer together. Now, please recall to the theory part I taught you at the beginning of the lesson. The formula to be used in this problem is this one. R equals to V squared over G times sine of 2 theta, where R is the range from David to the gorilla. V is the initial velocity that David threw the ball, which is 50 meters per second. And theta is the angle that David should throw the ball. And the range in this problem is 255 meters. Then, after a few calculations, you may find that theta should be 45 degrees. Well, after a few calculations, you may find the correct answer or not. But yeah, let's check it with my AI app. It will help you illustrate what happened with David and the gorilla. Hi everyone. Last night I spent 2 hours to build this AI app for our class using Python. This gonna help us check the answer in seconds without any headache or calculations. Now let's see how to do that. Firstly, for launcher type, let's select David for sure. And the object that he's gonna throw toward the gorilla is a football. And the target should be gorilla. Then the maximum velocity that David can throw the ball is set up to be 50 meters per second. And the distance from gorilla to David is 255 meters. Now, let's see what happens if he throws the ball at the angle of 30 degrees. Hi, David. Let's go. He threw the ball, was flying and hit the ground at over 200 meters. Well, not too bad, but still a bit away from the gorilla. So as we proved before, the angle should be 45 for the ball to reach the gorilla. Now, let's reset the simulation and try again. David threw the ball is flying and hit. Bang! Yay! Great job, David. Congratulations. You saved yourself and your village. Well, and everyone, congratulations. Well, some of you may have had the correct answer, some may have not, but don't worry. I'm here to help you. And you see, this is the power of computing science. I spent 2 hours only to build this one using Python. So anyone interested in computing science, in how to build these kind of AI apps yourself for your own purposes, please come to my computing science class this Friday morning. See you there. Thank you and have a good day.